Welcome, this is Master Prophet Noel teaching you Enter the Secret Temple Volume 1 and 2 CD set. In this course, you will learn who are the new breed of temple priests and the secret gateway you must follow to enter in, where magic, divination, wealth, and spiritual power is available to all that join. We will continue with today's teaching. Enter the Secret Temple Volume 1 and 2 CD set. We'll be right back with today's teaching. Who is given access to the secret temple? Many believers worldwide struggle to operate in the gift of prophecy. They struggle to manifest true spiritual powers. They struggle to speak wisdom like nuggets of gold. Due to the hidden fact, you were not permitted access to enter the secret temple. There's a place that all gifted prophets and psychics and mediums and world leaders and the super rich come to when they desire to learn secrets and gain powers. This place is called the Secret Temple. There are 3 gateways to enter the Temple of Secrets. Gateway to the Secret Temple number 1. You are a descendant of the bloodline that worship the gods and deities located at the temple. When you examine the secret society of the Illuminatis, the leaders of the New World Order, the Bilderberg groups, Skulls and Bones, you will quickly realize that those that have access to the Temple of Secrets are the descendants of the bloodline. These secret societies never permit outsiders access to the Temple of Secrets where they perform their rituals. Gateway to the Secret Temple number 2. You were brought to the temple and dedicated there since birth. When you read the Old Testament Bible, you will witness that future spiritual leaders were brought to the secret temple from birth that permitted them access later in life. It was common in the Old Testament tradition to tie a rope around the spiritual leader's leg in case he was not permitted access to the temple. He would drop dead, where outsiders would drag his body out using the rope tied around his leg. Gateway to the Secret Temple number 3. A spiritual leader must introduce you to the gods and deities that control the secret temple. When a spiritual leader has performed his ritual or ceremony to permit you, the seeker, access, the gods and deities of the Temple of Secrets will grant you access only when they provide you a mystical sign. You must wait for the mystical sign to manifest before access is given. For 30 years of the life of the great prophet Jesus Christ, he manifested no spiritual powers until the day he encountered John the Baptist, who introduced him to his God, performed the ritual purification, and as Jesus waited for the mystical sign, which was a dove he encountered that gave him access to the secret temple to empower him to start his ministry. There is only 3 gateways to the Temple of Secrets. Now listen to this live prophecy I gave to this caller that I received from the secret temple that revealed her future. Listen closely to this live prophecy.
When I was doing a session this morning for your mother, your grandmother came to me and just told me something that I found a little weird, and she wanted me just to let you know about this situation. And she was telling me something about, she was telling me that to tell your mother to make sure to find the picture, that she has a picture, your mother had a picture, and that she wanted your mother to make sure that she keeps it around her. But another thing that she had told me about you, Diane, is that she's telling me that you seem to be a little bit fearful, a little bit scared. And you're walking around with fear, Diane, because you're trying to hide. She keeps telling me you're trying to hide. You're trying to hide. And you know, you have to understand, Diane, is that if you hide, you're going to cause more troubles in your life because of the simple reason that you're not going to be able to, because she keeps telling me that you're hiding, like in the aspect of you don't want to be seen, like you don't want to go on the job market because you don't want the police or whatever it is. You're hiding. And this is going to cause a lot of limitations in your life. Have you been hiding from anyone or from anything?
I don't understand. I want to go get a job.
Because the reason why she tell me that is this. This is the reason why she's telling me that. She seems like you're fearful of putting your name out there, putting your social, putting your information, that you might get in trouble with the law or whatever. That you're somewhat like hiding, and that you're like you're scared of being exposed.
Okay, because my sister want me to do like the babysitting job thing and
Yes.
get the check and I'm on probation in Minnesota, so I think that's what she's talking about. Because I told my sister like somebody else got to do it because I don't want them to know that I left Minnesota or.
That's what I'm trying. Yeah, that's what she's trying to say. That's what I'm trying to explain to you, Diane. Is that hiding? And in that point that I'm just making to you, and I'm prophesying to you, is that she's telling me that that is not good. And you know why she's saying it's good? Because it's always going to limit you. You see, she keeps telling me you're trying to hide. You're trying not to get on the books. You're trying not to put your social, get a job where they can physically see you or hear you or anything. And in that process, Diane, you're going to put limitations on your life. You understand? Because you're supposed to be doing a lot of things, and if you're fearful of going to get a job so that your name won't show up on your social and they won't know where you're finding, that's hiding.
Yeah.
You
And
understand?
she's probably talking about like driving too, because my license is all messed up and like so many places I need to go and I don't even leave because my license is all messed up and
Yeah.
I want to do a lot of things and I just don't want to get caught driving and I don't know, I'm just.
Yeah, because you know, she came to me. She said you're hiding, and the thing is, Diane, this is what unfolds. You at some point you're gonna have to sit down and really contemplate and just think about this whole thing and really get some clarity in it. Because you have to make decisions, Diane, because you're very young and you can't walk through life hiding, and not in your case. In your case, you can't really afford to do it. I think in your mind, you think you could, but realistically speaking, you're too young to be even contemplating that, because you're going to be in a situation where you're going to want to drive. You're going to be in a situation where you're going to need to earn money. There's a lot of things that you have to show your face. And if you're going to hide, you're going to be limiting yourself, and you're not going to be able to be productive to the degrees. Because this is what she's telling me, Diane. And let me tell you why she bring this up. Now, have you told me any of the situation that you're hiding, that you don't want to show your face because you don't want to get this trouble in your life? Have you told me any of that information? Now, this is why she told me this, Diane, and listen closely. The reason why she told me that you must address this about hiding, about being fearful that the police come and bother with you, about fearful about getting a job and doing these things. The reason why she told me this, Diane, is simple. She's telling me this. The reason why she's bringing this up, Diane, is because you're going to be tempted. You see, there's people that are going to come into your life, they're going to learn how to make fast money, and you're going to be tempted if you don't figure out a way how to reappear into society. You're going to be tempted with the people that are around you. You see, there's people right now around you, Diane, that can keep hitting, that live lives that are hitting. But you see, they do illegal things. And you're going to be tempted to come into that world because of your circumstances. Do you understand what the prophet is saying?
Yes.
Because the spirits are telling me, listen closely. There's going to be someone who's offering. Now listen closely. You're going to have someone who's going to be offering to hold drugs for them in your house. They're going to be offering, just hold this here, just keep it here, and don't worry, but we'll pay you, we'll give you good money. And you're going to be tempted because you're hiding, and you're going to have to figure out a way to support yourself. Now, have you been getting any temptations of maybe looking at things that you shouldn't look at?
Somebody. I don't like the fact that, but I don't even want to talk about my kids.
Okay, but the question is, have you been tempted? Has somebody offered you that?
No, but I feel like it's coming. I think I have a clue what it is.
Yeah. And there's a guy that's coming into your life who's gonna offer this, and he's gonna want to leave some stuff in your house. And the thing is, Diane,
Join today for $89. The School of the Prophets 24 CDs and 5-week phone mentorship with Master Prophet Noel, the leader of the prophetic. Master Prophet Noel is an anointed author of 126 prophetic courses, has mentored over 500 prophets worldwide, and will personally mentor you with his own School of the Prophets. Stop letting low-level prophets mentor you from a famous name bishop's church and come to the leader of the prophetic. Call the Florida office at 954-639-3169 or visit the website at www.masterprophetnoel.com.